What's going on, people? It's your man, the YB, back once again. So, Tyson Fury, once again, a few days ago, whilst he was on his coca-induced, his Kinahan-induced binge, put a post out to Team Usyk and said the following: "This is a BITC. This is a BITCH. Both you and the rabbit are BITCHs. Come and get your 30%. As from today, the fight only happens in the UK at Wembley. Take it or leave it, pussy." Like I've been saying, man, Tyson Fury's chat is of the better chats out there. Truth be known, I ain't gonna lie to you. There's just nothing behind it. It's just empty now. Do you know what I mean? Completely empty. He's flip-flopping all over the place. Take it or leave it at Wembley. Then today he came out and said, big fights are coming down the line. I'm going to fight Usyk at the end of the year. I mean, Bob Arum said it best. Bob Arum said, I don't think this guy has a clue what he's doing. As it happens, Fury clapped back. But it just shows how messy. At least when Frank Warren's a complete shill. So, I mean, listen, to be fair to Frank, he's been down bad. Yeah, Box Nation flopped. Queensbury, to be quite frank, at one point, probably 5, 6, 7 years ago, Queensbury was in the right hole. Eddie Hearn was on. But that BT deal, I believe, the BT and Tyson Fury essentially saved Frank Warren. So I get why he's loyal. But still, fair play to Bob. Bob's got other things going on, clearly. And Bob's probably old. Still, whatever way you look at it, Devin Haney came out in the last few. Bob Arum said that he thought Lomachenko won, and Devin Haney said Bob's too old, he was sleeping. Anyway, I've digressed, man. The fact of the matter is, at least when, let's not forget, people, it's only a week ago or two ago, Bob Arum was out here saying, yeah, we wanted Zhang. He was the front man pushing the shillery. That's how you know it's got bad. That's how you know it's messy, yeah, when people in your team. I've just done a video on John Fury. John Fury's come out and said it's got to be Zhang or Usyk or he needs to retire. Bob Arum saying this guy hasn't got a clue what he wants to do. I actually believe the whole Australia play, the whole Dempsey McKean, the whole Bumpsy McKean play is literally come out of thin air. Yeah? Tyson Fury is on a, what do they call it when you're bipolar and you're up? I'm not sure, but he manic, that's what it is. He manic, but not just manic. He manic and Kinahan. Yeah? The Kinahan, listen, Kinahan he ain't doing no bash. Kinahan get the pure, fresh from Medellin, 100%. No doubt about that one. Coming fresh from Medellin, fresh out of the jungle, 99.9%. Listen, we be getting moody tackle 100%. Most of us, the bottom of the chain, be getting the moodiest tackle going. I'm not even sure it's tackle anymore. I think it's just baby powder, truth be known. I think it's just a baby powder. That's the God's honest truth, if I was to tell you. It's all psychological. You think, yeah, oh, the ones that get me when they tell you, yeah, it's a premium, this one's $100, it's premium. it's all in your head, man. Anyway, what I'm getting at is, Tyson Fury, he manic. He off that Medellin, 99.9. Yeah? They ain't doing it like they're doing it at Medellin, Colombia, 100%. Imagine the two. This guy is all over. This guy's messy anyway. He was messy before. This messy dude, he manic. He Medellin. You know what I mean? And that's why his team gets to the point where, clearly, it's got to the point. John Fury was saying, yeah, Usyk's a bum and Usyk don't want it. Bob Arum was saying the same. Unfortunately, they've jumped off the bandwagon. I think it was to be fair, with most fans, I guess, the Australia trying to fight Bumpsy McKean, that was the last straw. That seems to be the straw that broke the camel's back. Not even Bob Arum can keep up with this guy now. Bob Arum said, you know what, I'm throwing my hat in. I can't deal with this anymore. I can't do this. Because to be fair to Bob, his fighters do actually fight the best. I gotta be. Apart from Fury, yeah. For example, Lomachenko fought Teofimo. Devin Haney fought Kambosos and then fought Lomachenko. These guys aren't having filler fights again and again and again and again. Give me an example of another Bob fighter. Shakur Stevenson. He became unified champion. I think maybe even undisputed or not. He might as well have been undisputed. He beat Oscar Valdez. These guys ain't fighting bums. Bob Arum, he in the business of making money. The most money as well. You know what I'm saying? So I think even Bob's thinking, wait a minute, what are we doing here? You lost Bob, I think, in December. Well, obviously, the Australian move lost Bob the most. No one even knows Dempsey McKean. Like, at least when they did the stadium in Haney versus Kambosos, that was for 4 belts, and it was a home champion. Tyson Fury is flying to Australia not to fight a home undefeated champion, not to fight a home undisputed champion, but to fight a home 35 ranked bum. Bob's off the boat right now. Anyway, back to this particular thing. Come get your 30% as from today. The fight happens in Wembley. We'll take it or leave it. I mean, Fury's just all over the place with this one. He just don't know what he's doing, does he? I'm in Australia, 100% looking at options. I do have to say, all jokes aside, yeah, I can't be... Listen, is Tyson Fury off the Median? We don't know. He definitely bipolar, 100%. He definitely manic, I mean. Nothing's focused, it's just all over the place. Yeah, this one, that one. Dempsey, Usyk, Zhang wanted it. You know what I mean? But again, let's be serious here. That's too easy. It's too easy for me to sit here and say, yeah, Tyson Fury's not well. He just loves fighting bums, truth be known. Tell you, I know, Tyson Fury isn't well. He has what we call Bummitus. Yeah, Bummitus is a degenerative brain disease that over time you just must fight bums. It gets in there and it starts eating away at the part. It starts eating away at the risk-taking part of your brain. Starts shutting down all them neurons and synapses. So the part of Tyson Fury's brain that's adapted to taking risk has just been chewed away. Yeah, if Tyson Fury had a CT scan right now, there'd be a big black hole in the risk-taking part of the brain. That's why they call it bummitis, because all you want to do is fight bums. Yeah, don't take no risk and fight bums. So I do feel sorry for Tyson because bummitis is no joke. We rarely see it. I'm trying to think, who else had bummitis? Wilder. Stop it, people. Wilder has bummitis as well now. To be fair to Wilder, I don't know actually. He fought, Uzi fought, Ortiz. He's fought Tyson, Deontay Wilder had 40 fights and fought one half decent fight against a 60-year-old man. And I told you, man, years ago, Luis Ortiz, 100%, asked Teddy Atlas, Luis Ortiz was sparring Mike Tyson in the Catskills. And Luis Ortiz was in his mid-20s and Mike was 16. Mike was 16, Ortiz was in his mid-20s. If you never wondered that, just ask yourself this question, yeah? Why is it we never heard, like, we hear about all these Cuban fighters now who have defected, and it's in the news. Ask yourself why, in the 2000s, yeah, there was never a story about Ortiz defecting. That's because it happened in the 80s. Yeah? 1981 or something. Newspapers didn't even exist then, online. That's why you ain't nothing out there on this one, on Ortiz. Yeah, Ortiz came over in 1979, and was Mike Tyson's sparring partner in the Catskills. What's the relevance? Ortiz is so old. And Mike took all his better days. Best believe it as well. That's why he can't hold a shot to save his life. Or he's old, and Mike took his best brain cells. Yeah? That's the bottom line. So Wilder, who he fought? An old man who had his best days above the police station in the Cats. Come on now, people. Let's get serious here. Wilder has bummitis too. Yeah? But now he's been not... It seems to be that now, often, that is what can happen. Once people lose, and again, he fought Hellenius. But once people lose, sometimes that can rejig the brain. And Tyson Fury hit Wilder in such a fashion, it may have rejigged the bummitis. Hence why the AJ fight can now happen. You know what I'm saying? Them one's there. Anyway, we must pray for Tyson Fury right now. There's no, as far as I'm aware, yeah, there's no cure for bummitis. Once that part of your brain gets eaten away by the bacteria, yeah, you just stay fighting bums indefinitely. And that's just, let's be real here, that's the theme we're starting to see. Chisora. Now, Chisora ain't a complete bum, but it's a step down. And then we're going from Chisora, number 20 rank, to number 32 rank, Dempsey McKean. That is what you call Bummitus 101. No doubt about it. Meanwhile, Dillian Whyte. I think Dillian Whyte got 25%. Dillian Whyte got 25. I think at one point Tyson Fury offered 30 to make the fight happen. How does Dillian Whyte, with no belts and no chops, twist ankle looking ass dude? Yeah? How does Dillian Whyte, a man who gets punched on his chin and somehow twists his ankle, how does he get offered 30%? Usyk with 4 belts, never chinned, never down. 3 belts, never chin, never down. How does he beat AJ, the buff bodybuilder, twice? How does he get offered 30? What are we doing here? Again, this isn't Tyson Fury speaking. There's what do they call it? I'm not sure it's bacteria or viruses or no, there's a bit of fungi. Yeah, fungi. Some types of fungi can get into animals, and it changes the way they act. The fungi makes the animal start craving certain. What's the word? Start craving, or basically the fungi gets into the brain, yeah, and it makes the animals act differently to what they normally would. That's what Tyson Fury has. Not bacteria, it's fungi. Some sort of fungi thing, some fungal things in his head, and it's chomped away at the risk-taking part of the brain, and he just stay fighting bums now. Yeah, it's only going to get worse as well. It is degenerative, this disease, and that's why you'll see Fury in there with, who else is a big bum? What's the other guy called? Not Ngannou. You might as well throw Ngannou in there as well. He can't box. I don't think he can box a lick, man. Not in boxing gloves. But anyway, yeah, there'll be some more bums coming for sure. Oh, that's it. Oh, I've got a big leak for you, man. Tyson Fury will be fighting. Ultimately, a year or two from now, Tyson Fury will be fighting Wings of Redemption. Yeah, bear in mind, Wings of Redemption just had a fight and won. You think Tyson Fury didn't see that? Of course he did. And again, it might not even be Tyson Fury. It's the fungi in his brain. We'll see. Wait there a minute. Wings of Redemption, who weighs 380 pounds and just fought on Misfits. He won a fight. Yeah? Wings of Redemption has 500,000 or 1 million subscribers. Boom. The fungi will start getting Tyson Fury to start going, oh yeah, I want Wings. Wings, I want you. I'm telling you. In the next year or two, that's what's coming next, 100%. Anyway, let me know your thoughts, people. Smash the like button, subscribe, and let off the bell, 100%. No doubt.